When your person first saw you, something significant shifted within them. They felt an intense and profound connection, one that likely ran deeper than anything they had experienced before. This connection might have been more immediate and intense for them than it was for you, especially in the beginning. It's possible that you were unaware of just how strong this bond was for them at the time. Perhaps they didn't express their feelings openly because the circumstances were not yet right. Maybe you both were merely friends at that stage, or you had just encountered each other for the first time. In those early moments, the nature of your relationship might have been ambiguous, and they might have hesitated to reveal their emotions, unsure of how you would react or where things might lead. As time passed, the connection between you two only grew stronger, even if it wasn't always visible on the surface. The emotions your person felt for you were not fleeting, they were deep, enduring, and rooted in something very real. It's often said that some bonds transcend the ordinary, and in your case, it seems this was true. Over the years, their feelings have only intensified, and now, as you both stand on the brink of deeper communication, the true depth of these emotions is becoming clearer. When the time is right and you both are ready to open up, you will understand just how profoundly your person has felt for you all along. This is not a connection that has withered with time, instead, it has grown stronger, silently waiting for the moment when both of you would be ready to acknowledge it fully. Deep within their heart, your person has always known that it would be you. No matter where life has taken them, no matter the detours or the challenges, this certainty has remained. You are their person, the one they can't imagine forgetting, the one who has a permanent place in their heart. They carry this knowledge with them, and it shapes their thoughts and actions. Recently, they've been feeling a particular happiness, a warmth in their heart that is directly tied to you. It's as if their heart is gently pushing them to finally be honest about their feelings, to drop the pretense and allow themselves to be vulnerable. They want to tell you what has been on their mind and in their heart for so long, hoping that you might feel the same way. However, this happiness is tinged with a sense of longing and regret. They are haunted by the realization that they might have missed opportunities to be with you, to express how they truly feel. The longing they feel is not just for your presence but for the possibility of what could have been if things had gone differently. They are beginning to understand that some of the advice they received from others in the past, advice that they followed perhaps out of confusion or a desire to do the right thing, only served to create more distance between you. Instead of bringing you closer, it led to misunderstandings and emotional stagnation, leaving both of you stuck in a painful limbo. This realization brings with it a profound sense of hurt, especially now that you have gone silent on them. The silence is deafening for them, it's a constant reminder of the distance that now exists between you. They feel as though they have lost access to you, whether because you have blocked them out of your life or because they made the painful decision to ghost or block you in a moment of fear or confusion. This absence of communication weighs heavily on them, filling their thoughts with what-ifs and regrets. They find themselves wishing they could go back and do things differently, that they had taken the time to explain their life situation to you more clearly, more appropriately. Instead of pushing you away or shutting you out, they wish they had opened up and let you in, allowing you to understand the complexities of what they were going through. Now, they are left with these thoughts, heavy and persistent, about what might have been. They realize that in trying to protect themselves or perhaps even you, they only created more pain and confusion. They wish they had been braver, more open, and more honest with you from the start. The silence between you now is a constant reminder of these missed opportunities, and it's causing them a deep sense of hurt. But even in this pain, there is a sliver of hope. They hold on to the possibility that, when the time is right, you both might find a way back to each other. That perhaps, despite everything, the connection you share is strong enough to survive the silence, the distance, and the misunderstandings. In their heart, they know it will always be you. And even though things might seem uncertain now, there's a part of them that believes you know it too. They hold on to this belief, hoping that one day, the two of you will have the chance to communicate openly and honestly, to finally share the feelings that have been building up for so long. Until then, they remain in their thoughts, reflecting on what was, what is, and what might still be. I need you to understand just how much I admire you and how deeply you inspire me. Over the course of our journey together, you've faced so many challenges, and yet you continue to rise above them with grace and strength. It amazes me how you remain so resilient in the face of adversity, especially when I know that I've been a source of some of the pain and sadness you've endured. I recognize that my actions have not always been kind or considerate, and I deeply regret the choices I've made that have caused you hurt. Yet, despite everything, you stand by me with an unwavering love that seems boundless. I often find myself wondering how you manage to do it, how you continue to give so much of yourself, even when the circumstances are far from ideal. Your beauty, both inside and out, is something I can't quite put into words. It's like no matter what I've done or the difficult situations we've found ourselves in, you maintain this incredible energy of self-love and compassion for those around you. You have an aura that draws people in, that makes them feel valued and loved. You have no idea how deeply this affects me. Watching you care for yourself and others with such grace and positivity has had a profound impact on me. It's as if your self-love radiates outward, inspiring me to look at myself and the world differently. I see how you prioritize your well-being, how you make space for joy and happiness, even in the darkest of times, and it makes me want to follow your example. Your way of being has inspired me to be kinder to myself, to embrace love, and to spread happiness in my own life. Because of you, I've found myself feeling things I didn't even know I was capable of feeling. You get me all caught up in my emotions, something I'm not used to. I've always been someone who is guarded, who struggles to express emotions, especially those tied to love and romance. I tend to keep my feelings bottled up, fearing that showing them would make me vulnerable. But with you, all of that changes. When it comes to you, I can't help myself. It's like a switch flips inside me, and suddenly, I'm open in ways I've never been before. I miss you so much when we're apart. All I want is to be in your arms, to feel that connection that only we share. I know that you've been trying to free yourself from the cycles we've been stuck in, the patterns that seem to repeat themselves, causing us both pain. Believe me, I've been trying to do the same. I don't want us to keep going in circles, hurting each other and ourselves in the process. I want us to break free from those destructive cycles and build something healthier, something stronger. I see how hard you're working on yourself, how determined you are to grow and evolve, and it makes me want to put in the effort as well. I want to be better, not just for you but for myself too. Your love for life, your passion for living fully and authentically, pulls me towards you like a magnet. I'm not used to feeling things this deeply, and honestly, it scares me a little. But at the same time, it excites me. It makes me want to step up and be there for you in all the ways you deserve. I want to be the person who supports you, who stands by your side as you continue to grow and thrive. I want to be the one who makes the effort to show you just how much you mean to me. You've given me so much, and I want to give back. I want to be someone you can count on, someone who makes you feel loved and cherished every single day. You inspire me to be better, to love more deeply, and to live more fully. I'm not used to feeling these emotions so intensely, but with you, I can't help it. You bring out the best in me, and for that, I am eternally grateful. I want to be there for you, to support you in all your endeavors, and to make the effort to nurture our relationship in every way possible. I love you more than words can express, and I want to spend my life showing you just how much you mean to me. Thank you for being you, for loving me despite my flaws, and for inspiring me to be a better person every day. In this period of silence, your partner has experienced a profound shift in their perspective on your relationship. The distance and time apart have given them the clarity they needed to truly see the situation for what it is, allowing them to reflect on the dynamics between you two. It's often said that absence makes the heart grow fonder, and in this case, it rings especially true. The pause in your usual interactions has given your partner the space to step back from the everyday hustle and bustle of life, to disconnect from the distractions that clouded their vision, and to gain a deeper understanding of the bond you share. As they navigate this quiet phase, your partner finds themselves obsessively thinking about you and the connection you have. It's as if every thought eventually leads back to you. They are constantly pondering over the moments you've shared, the conversations you've had, and the emotions you've stirred within them. This overwhelming focus on you is not just a fleeting infatuation but rather a deep-seated need to communicate with you. They are filled with an intense desire to reach out, to break the silence, and to bridge the gap that has formed between you. Despite the distance, your partner remains optimistic about the future of your relationship. They hold on to the hope that things can and will work out, that the love you share is strong enough to weather any storm. This optimism is not born out of naivety but from a genuine belief in the potential of your relationship. They see you as their partner in every sense of the word, someone who understands them at their core, someone who can stand by them through thick and thin. A significant realization has dawned on your partner during this time. They want a happy family life with you. This desire is not just a vague wish but a clear and conscious decision. They envision a future where the two of you build a life together, filled with love, laughter, and mutual respect. The thought of being apart from you is becoming increasingly unbearable for them. The more they think about it, the more they realize that you are not just a part of their future, you are their future. You are their ultimate happiness, the person they want to come home to, the one they see by their side through all of life's ups and downs. Your partner also admires the qualities that make you who you are. They see you as bold, confident, and strong, qualities that they not only respect but also find incredibly attractive. In their eyes, there is no one better suited to handle and understand them, even during the most challenging times. They recognize that you have been a pillar of strength, someone who has stood by them even when things were difficult. Your ability to maintain your composure and to keep your emotions in check, especially in times of pain and struggle, has left a lasting impression on them. However, they are also aware that you have reached a point where you are done fighting for this relationship in the way you once did. They sense that you have gained control over your emotions and are no longer willing to engage in unnecessary conflict. This newfound strength and resolve are not seen as a sign of indifference, but rather as a testament to your maturity and self-respect. Your partner understands that you have drawn a line, that you are now focused on preserving your own peace and well-being, and that you won't tolerate any nonsense. Paradoxically, it is this very strength and independence that is drawing them even closer to you. They are deeply attracted to the person you have become, the person who knows their worth and is not afraid to demand the respect they deserve. This shift in your dynamic has made them realize just how much they need you in their life. They are not just drawn to you because of what you offer them emotionally, but also because of the respect and admiration they feel for you as an individual.